to our comedy of errors. Since I've got it in my hand, I'll start with these. We got posters. Devil's Reign.
That's a Daredevil tie-in. Follows after the end of the most recent Daredevil series.
It actually comes out today.
Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. We're not open today, so it's basically over. And then we've got one that I can't open. Oh, a new Demon Days from the Mofo. Demon Days Rising Storm. Can you see it?
Yeah, you can see it. I'm not a huge X-Men person, so I don't have any idea who that character is.
Well, it's her character.
Oh.
And
A Kang miniseries called Timeless.
I don't know anything about that one. Here, you hold this one. These down the fold.
And it's the Radiant Black universe in Image. It's going to be expanding with 2 new books, Supermassive and Rogue Sun, coming out sometime early next year.
And from across the multiverse, all Avengers assemble. Avengers forever.
DC has Justice League wait, what was it called? It came out this week.
Infinity?
No, that's the one that we had trouble getting number 2 of. What was the other one that came out this week? Or last week.
Oh.
Anyways, DC has their Justice League book, which is featuring characters from across the multiverse. So, monkey see, monkey do. Marvel's got Avengers Forever, which will be Avengers from throughout the multiverse. Surely, just purely coincidental.
Umbrella Academy. Beautiful box set here,
All 3 trade paperbacks.
which have been hard to get.
Very hard.
So we have all 3 in a beautiful box set for you. So if you're an Umbrella Academy fan, come grab it. Alright, let's go ahead and get some comics done. Amazing Fantasy! And the Car Andrews variant for Amazing Fantasy.
It's been a really good series over at Marvel. Completely Elseworlds, but really good series.
The Order of the World, Arkham City.
Speaking of really good series, this one's a slightly different look at at Gotham City.
And Gary Franks did the variant. It's number 3 of a 6-issue miniseries.
Sorry, there's a hair on.
Archie's Holiday Magic. Nice holiday special from Archie. And there's a variant cover for that. Basilisk number 5. I'm really enjoying this series. It's a Christian Ward variant. And Scharf did the A cover, and there's the full art Scharf one for store. Batman! A new chapter begins, so it's a great jumping on point.
Tinian is off. He finished his run with 117, and Joshua Williamson takes over now with 118 and introduces the new character Abyss, the new villain Abyss.
Very dark cover, but that's the variant. But there is also another variant.
This
Which is by Victor Bogdanov.
Bogdanov. I've always said Bogdanov.
Well, it ends in
Oh.
ick.
Bogdanovic. Spider-Man homage cover there. Don't know if you realize that or not.
And then there's the 1 in 25 full art of that.
Really good jumping on point for Batman fans here.
Batman 89 is a 6-issue miniseries. We're on number 4.
Sorry, I was thinking there's a variant.
Billy the Kit. This is number 3.
That's a creepy cover.
There it is.
I've not gotten a chance to read this yet, but I do want to read it. It's about Billy the rabbit, or baby rabbit, actually, I guess.
So you can't read this because of the glare. I was trying to get rid of, but didn't succeed. Black Cat Infinity Score. So it's a giant-sized black cat for you. And this is a Ludwig variant. The lucky variant, that's what it said. And then the Lee variant.
It's a really nice Infinity Lee cover there with her having the Infinity Gauntlet. Not into you? Oh. There are 2 Neelys.
Buckhead number 1. This is a new Boom book. Ooh.
Sorry about that, folks. Minor earthquake.
Then there's a farm reveal variant, and there's a 1 in 10 video game homage variant. So I'm actually kind of excited about this one. Buffy the Last Vampire Slayer. So it's kind of like old lady Buffy.
That's exactly what it is. I think she's supposed to be like 60 years old. And
Rod Reese did the variant.
the Scooby Gang is all broken up, and there was some cataclysmic event that caused the sun to stop shining, so vampires pretty much have full dominion.
There's a blank sketch variant. There is a full art Andinato and a full art Pendergrass. That's the 1 in 10, and that's the 1 in 25. And then there's a 1 per store Rod Reese full art. Unlockable variant.
So if you're ever been a Buffy fan, you definitely want to check this one out. Keep in mind, all the Buffy books have to be approved by Whedon. So even though he's not actually doing the storyline, it is definitely approved by him, and he agrees with the direction it's going. So I'm curious to see what they decide to do with Buffy being the last vampire slayer.
Captain America Iron Man. Number 1. Sorry. There's a Kubert Infinity Wars variant, and there is a Taryn Clark Infinity Saga Phase 1 variant. Yeah. And then there is a Gleason Stormbreakers variant, which I really like.
That's a really good cover. I like that one.
Red 5 gives us Carriers number 1.
That's actually the I think the B cover. The A cover came in a week or 2 ago. We finally got the B cover in. Carrier pigeons, folks. Carrier pigeons. Not that I'm curious about it. I don't really know why.
There was a variant cover. I keep forgetting it's not Catwoman. It's Batman 89.
Ah.
It wound up in the seas.
The very sexy Batman 89 variant cover by Babs Tarr.
Crimson Cage. This is a new one from AWA.
Looks kind of creepy.
It's yeah, I don't know. And there's a Diodato variant. If you're a wrestling fan, that might be wrestling and horror put together. I don't know. Shaw did cover A for crossover. number 10. And Burnett did the variant for our crossover number 10. Crushin' Lobo, number 7 of the 8-issue miniseries. And there's a Scott Forbes variant. This is a book that Derek asked me to read, and so I did. And
What'd you think of it?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to read number 2 because I gotta find out what's going on. Interesting.
I haven't read it yet.
Unexpected
The description
ending.
is really...
Unexpected ending. Really unexpected ending. Yeah. I'm gonna have to read it. So.
Daisy number 1 is what we're talking about. In case for some reason you're looking away from Dark Horse.
Dark Knights of Steel. Number 2. Sorry, folks. So I'm really enjoying the Dark Knight story. I'm not a big fan of the Trinity or whatever, but this is a really fun take on.
Number
and,
1.
And they're like considered gods. It's really fun.
Number 1 was, I thought, phenomenal,
So
and I'm really curious
There's
to read.
your Wonder Woman variant. I love it.
It's a nice variant. I'm really curious to read number 2. I really it was far better than I expected it.
A 1 in 25 character variant, character sheet variant.
I like these covers.
Super fun. DC Horror presents Soul Plumber, number 3. And the variant cover for Soul Plumber number 3. Hard to see, but that's a pile of skulls he's standing on there. Death of Doctor Strange. Blade. A whole bunch of one-shots to go along with the Death of Doctor Strange, and it's really fun the way they're doing this. It's sort of like, what is Blade's responsibility now that Doctor Strange is gone? Because, Doctor Strange helped kill all the vampires. Well, apparently the death of Doctor Strange has brought back all the vampires.
Alrighty then.
And there's the variant cover.
Actually, I think it's the other way around, isn't it? That's the main cover?
Sorry, that's the main cover. Sorry.
And although that's
Backwards order.
it's not really what the title is. If you say it together, instead of pausing, it's The Death of Doctor Strangeblade. And I think Doctor Strangeblade would be an awesome character. I'm not quite sure what he would do, or why he's strange, or has a blade, but I want to know.
The Devil Tree. From Devil's Due Comics, number 1. Alright, then we get to that Marvel book we were talking about with the poster. We have a Marvel event, Devil's Reign, number 1 of 6. So this is a little 6-issue miniseries.
Plus tie-ins.
Yeah. There always are tie-ins when it's Marvel. But there's a Scotty Young cover that I just think is adorable. I just think that is awesome. Of course, I like Elektra, so Elektra as Daredevil with Scotty Young is just, I'm loving it. Love when they do something different with the sketch covers, red sketch cover, so that's really fun. And then there's a Bagley variant. Really super awesome Momoko variant.
I think that Momoko cover is definitely her best work in quite some time.
And Annie Hookie Lee, 1 in 25.
And of course, that 1 in 25 is just really, really stellar.
That's one Annie Hookie Lee, so what do you expect?
I question proportion a little bit, but maybe Daredevil really could just sit up on Kingpin's shoulder.
This special order is the Encoded from Devil's Due Comics.
Number 1 came out back in February, so if you got it and don't remember it, that's why.
Yeah, this is number 2. Fantastic Four, Life Story number 5. We are now at the aughts. And the variant is by Bianchi, which is kind of fun. Frontiersman number 3. Intriguing. It's not. It's an intriguing concept. This one is, though. G.I. Joe 288.
228, isn't it? No, 288. You're right. Sorry.
Green Lantern, number 9. And the Qua variant cover. It's kind of creepy. Not sure what's going on there with the green energy. But anyway.
It's a really fun cover, though. Lots of lanterns there, watching whatever it is that's happening.
Inkblot, number 14. Super fun, super cute. And then we have the Joker, a puzzle box. This is number 5 for the puzzle box. And this is the David Go variant cover.
In typical fashion, I read the first 2 issues, really enjoyed them, and haven't had a chance to follow up. But based on the first 2, at least, I recommend it.
Speaking of, Justice League Infinity, number 6 is out this week, which is why I thought that's what you were talking about.
Unlimited? No.
Then we have Knighted, number 2, AWA's superhero universe. Lady Mechanica. This is The Monster of the Ministry of Hell, number 1. I read this, really cute, really liked it, really enjoyed it. There's a variant cover, super fun. Super fun. Lady Mechanica's awesome, steampunk fun. Laura and Other Stories, number 2, from Ablaze.
If you enjoyed Gilliam March's work on Batman or Harley Quinn or several other things, this is some of his early stuff.
Lunar Room. Love it. Love it. Love it. Werewolf story. Really super fun. And then this is the variant cover, which is a wrap.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Gory, but fun.
Super fun. Super fun. Not gory, it's the werewolf.
Well, he's all bloody, but yeah. I am definitely looking forward to reading this.
She is all bloody. Then there is the 1 in 5 variant, incentive variant, and the 1 in 10 incentive variant.
Vault continues to hit it out of the park with lots of really good stories.
Yeah, that one's really fun. Highly recommend. Made in Korea, special order, number 6. Alright, so Quesada gives us cover A for Marvel Voices Comunicadas. It's the Latin and Latinx characters and creators. And then we have Maria Wolf, Mateos.
Somebody get the computer, the camera to stop throbbing so you can see it better.
Pulse is so bad. It is really pretty.
That is a really wicked cover. Maria Wolf's going to be doing some other Marvel variants in the next few weeks. Keep an eye out for it.
Mateus
Really
Mahani.
It's a nice American cover.
Humberto Ramirez. Nabitz Zitro.
And in typical fashion, there's the introduction of a new character in here. You should like to grab those before they go up in value. If they go up in value.
Ahoy! My bad, number 2.
Is it Italian?
It is now. And while I'm pulling out the next box, I'll go ahead and show you that heavy metal, whatever number that is out. What number is that?
That is number, I have no idea whatsoever. It is number, I still don't have any idea whatsoever. That is number, your guess is as good as mine.
Okay.
But anyway, it's that cover, which, it's metallically naughty, isn't it? I wonder why it said uncensored. Do metal nipples count?
Nita Haas Nightmare Blog, number 2.
Spin-off from Philadelphia.
And the variant cover? Nick Phoenix, number 2. I wanted to read number 1, haven't had a chance, so now I definitely want to read it, because here is that's the regular cover, and this is, nope, sorry. This is the regular cover, the Rose Besh regular cover. And there is a Ruby FOC bonus variant. There is a Biggs McFarlane homage variant. And then the 1 in 11 is the McFarlane homage black and white. And then another 1 in 11 is the Viganti FOC in black and white. And then the 1 in 30 is the Rose Besh line art, which is really fun.
Very fun. I really like Rose Besh's stuff. This is a bit simpler than a lot of her stuff, but still really nice.
1 Squadron, Superman level service of bizarro prices. Oh, this looks really fun.
Yeah, I really wanted to get a chance to read it so I could talk about it today,
cover.
But that didn't happen. DC had the All-Star Squadron back in the days of World War II. And this is the exact opposite. This is, instead of the All-Star Squadron, this is the One-Star Squadron. At least they got stars. Could have been worse.
Phenomics, number 2. Post Americana, number 7. Mighty Morphin, number 14. And the 1 per store Gonzalez variant for Mighty Morphin. Marca Andolfo is writing Red Sonja, number something or other, number 4, yeah. And then she did cover A. Actually, I'm sorry, I'm not sure why cover A is not on the front. Then there is the McFarlane homage for Red Sonja, and the Lennox Lee black and white full art.
Really nice cover. I really like this.
It's the 1 in 15. Our second print for today is The Hungry Earth Reddens Under Snow Hills, or The Rush. We have Shinokage. Number 5. Been quite a while since Shinokage came out. Number 4 came out like, what, last week? 2 weeks ago? And now number 5 is out. So they were behind and now they're catching up. Silver Coin number 7. And the variant for Silver Coin number 7. Gannon Beck gives us the Space Core from Comics Experience Publishing. And there's is his variant cover. The Amazing Spider-Man, number 80 BEY. I don't know why 80.1, but BEY instead of .1, but that's what they did. And then there is the variant cover. Star Wars, number 19. And then we hop over to Star Wars Crimson Reign.
New Star Wars miniseries.
With several variant covers. The Mos Eisley fans out there?
Yeah, I like that cover.
Not Mos Eisley. That's
Well, Chapo's on. Well, no.
It wasn't in Mos Eisley. He was out in the desert.
I was thinking.
I don't know why I said Mos Eisley. But
And Darth Vader cover there.
Stud and the Blood Blade. Number 3.
Also from Comic Experience.
Suicide Squad, number 10. And the variant cover features the Green Lantern. Our annual for this week from DC is Superman, Son of Kal-El, with the return of Lex Luthor. And I love how Lex Luthor is sitting on top of a building that is running the news tag that Lex Luthor returns to Metropolis. Lex Luthor returns to Metropolis.
Alrighty then.
Swamp Thing number 10, now extended to 16 issues by popular demand.
This continues Ram V's story, Swamp Thing story. Really good stuff.
A thing called Truth number 2. And then there is a full art. Thank you, unlockable variant. The Best of Shredder.
Us.
Two Moons, number 7. And then we go into Vampireverse, number 4. Or Vampiverse.
2 Moons with a special order, sorry.
So is this one. Well, sorry, we have one of these. And the bonus FOC.
Fun cover. I'm not really sure what's going on. It's a fun cover.
Walking Dead Deluxe. We are up to number 28.
If you haven't read Walking Dead, this is a great way to get them, and in full color, which is not how they were originally. But as it is a reprint, we're no longer carrying it on the shelf, so it is pre-order for request only.
We do still have the trades for Walking Dead, too.
Oh yeah.
What's the furthest place from here? Number 2.
In their original black and white. This was a really, really good number 1. I have no idea what's going on.
Declan Shavely? Yeah, I don't know what's going on either. I read this one, too. Yep.
You read number 2?
No. I read number 1. I haven't read number 2 yet. But yeah, I'm wanting to know what's going on. I have no idea.
I usually don't like being plopped in the middle of...
And then this is Jenna Cha's 1:15 ratio variant, which there are families, which is... And then the 1:25 is by Courtney Menard.
I strongly recommend this book.
Man.
If you haven't given number 1 a try, you really should have. If you haven't given number 1 a try, and you come in and get number 1 and number 2, we'll give you, let's say, 50% off. What do you say?
Sure.
50% off if you get numbers 1 and 2. The book is that good. I strongly recommend it. It's not because we've got too many of them. They're returnable, so I don't need to sell them. But I'd rather you read them and enjoy them, because I know you will, as opposed to ripping the cover off and sending it back.
World of Darkness, Crimson Thaw, number 3.
Yeah, we should do that on camera sometime.
And then World of Krypton. No, I don't like doing it.
Show people the...
And then World of Krypton, how we have to return books.
Show people the sad fate of unloved comics. And, maybe you should adopt a new comic yourself to prevent it from getting its cover ripped off of it violently and then thrown in the trash. Tears come to my eyes when I do it.
Don't let him fool you. He doesn't do it. He makes me do it.
That's the 125. She probably said that while I was babbling.
Demon Days X-Men Creators Cut. I really enjoyed Momoko's writing. I'm liking it.
You know what?
Final Fate of the Hellions, number 18. What?
You moved on already. How can I tell you?
You can tell me you haven't read them, and I know this because you haven't read them.
I haven't. That's why I have as much as I like Momoko's
there's the
stuff.
Momoko's cover for Hellions.
And I was really wanting to read it when it came out. I have not gotten a chance. And Lord knows it's coming out slow enough. I could read a page a day and still be caught up before the next one comes out. But
they come out every quarter.
I I said, I could read a page a day. By the way, these Hellions had some really nice covers here on number 18.
Inferno number 3.
I know I said the other one earlier was one of Momoko's best in a while, but I really think this is a super strong one also.
Well, that's okay, because I think this one's a super strong one, too.
See, I like this one better than
I mean, this is more of the Momoko style, but I like this picture.
Yeah,
I mean, I like it, too. I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm just saying I think this is also strong.
Same with that one there. I like that one as well.
Here's the Vega variant. Momoko for Inferno. And the Inferno number 3, 1 in 25.
Which has never been read by anybody.
X-Men Legends number 9.
Right?
Right. And then the Car Andrews variant.
I don't know why that's a throbbing one, but anyway, that is a really wicked reinterpretation of looks like a Care Andrews interpretation of Sam Keith's artwork from back in the day, especially Sam Keith's Wolverine in Marvel Comics Presents.
Tales of Mother F. Goose. Okay, I was so intrigued. I did have to stop and read this one today.
This is the main cover.
Yeah. I recommend it.
I'm looking forward to reading it.
I recommend it, even though it says this is the book that will destroy your... What does it say? This is the book that will ruin your childhood. Sorry, kids. The 3 little pigs are gluttonous casino owners. There's the variant cover. Little Miss Muffet is a hard-nosed cop with arachnophobia. The 3 blind mice are ocularly impaired assassins. Puss in Boots is a feline-faced scumbag. This is not the Mother Goose you know. It's Amanda Connor, by the way, who did the variant.
The variant is obviously an homage to Pulp Fiction. Even though Joetta's never seen the movie, she at least knows the artwork.
Cute.
And the regular cover is an homage to Scarface.
Also a surprise ending. It's a one-shot, so you don't have to worry about reading all of them. Just read that one, you got it. But yeah, it's worth it. I enjoyed it. Another Star Wars trade, The Heart of Drengir. Alright, so we've got some more trades here. We've got Swamp Thing, Becoming.
Okay, tell me if I'm wrong or not. It just dawned on me when I got a closer look at what's going on. Did he draw what it would have looked like had it been on some sort of hollow foil cover or something? Is that what's with all the...
Yeah, because it says adamantium foil variant. There's no foil to it.
That is actually kind of neat. I've never seen anybody try to draw what the effect would look like. That's really kind of... I like that. I like to do it more than I thought it did. It makes it really wild and hard to look at, but I like it. Huh.
Scott Pilgrim's Precious Little Life. We've got the hardcovers 1, 2, and 3.
Did you do this already? Is that what I thought that was going to
Chainsaw Man. We're up to number 8 for Chainsaw Man. And Kaiju number 8 is the first one. Let's see. We've got Rosen Blood, also a new number 1.
Sorry again. I don't know quite.
And Jujutsu Kaisen is number 13.
We're trying to get the earlier issues of Jujutsu Kaisen,
Usagi Yojimbo Saga.
but unfortunately they are out of print at the moment, so if you've been reading it already, you can jump right in where it's at.
Gun Girl. Hardcover graphic.
There was the Free Comic Day book this year that was somewhat scandalous and controversial. This is the full graphic novel that it was promoting.
Somewhat scandalous and controversial.
What gives you that idea? The upside down cross on her forehead?
Plants vs. Zombies. Dream a little scheme. Aww, they're so cute. That's our children's book. And then we have our novels. We have School of... Just says School of, right?
Look on the side.
Say school. Oh, School of X. But the X is behind it. Okay, I see it.
Oh, okay.
I see it now. It's actually easier to see on the camera than it is on the book. The X shows up on the camera, but it's hard to see on the book. But anyway, and then we have the Rebels Vanaheim.
A couple Marvel stories without pictures.
Or the Legends of Asgard.
Just lots of words.
Novels, that's what that means, yes.
Lots of words. Oh, the School of X is actually is 7 short stories. So lots of words telling different stories. Got no idea. It's weird looking though. I like it.
The alien from They Live.
You say that like you know what that means.
I don't have any idea what that means. Did we talk about that?
No, you put it in there to start and then you took it up. New thing of Japanese mints in the Mario, Donkey Kong, whatever, Mario Brothers.
Mario Brothers. The box that he hits with his head.
Well,
Bing,
weren't
bing,
they-
bing. They're strawberry flavored coins.
Weren't they in Donkey Kong first?
No.
Were the coins in Donkey Kong? Not the coins, but the boxes. No, I guess they weren't. I'm old.
Yeah, you're losing your memory. I got 2 more books. Young ladies don't play fighting games. Number 2. And defeating dungeons with a skill board. Number 3. Speaking of which, for New Year's Game and Eve this year, we're going to be doing D&D, but we're also going to be doing games. So, if you're not don't want to play D&D, it's fine. Come on out. Derek is going to not suffer through the entire night of D&D, and he's going to help people play board games and play host, and I'm going to play D&D. So.
In Derek's older age, he's got the attention span of at least maybe 4 or 5 gnats. So a half hour is about all I'm good for. Anything longer than that, it's got to be really good. And I like D&D. It's not 4-hour good.
He's going to be my Drake. I'm going to be a Drake warden, and he's going to be my Drake.
That was a dragon.
Dragon. It's a Drake. Yes.
No, drakes are birds.
Drakes are little dragons.
I'm a little dragon. Okay. All right, purple?
Sure.
Okay, purple. A little purple dragon, like Kitty Pryde's dragon. Kitty Pryde. Kitty Pryde is a comic book store.
New game based on their renowned live game show called Punderdome.
We had a special request for this, so I figured I'd go ahead and get some extra.
Wild Things and Food Fight expansions for that.
It's a party game in the vein of Apples to Apples, and that's one that we can't get. It doesn't sell into retail. Anyway, it's a party game.
Ask me like I'm supposed to know.
You do know.
No, you don't. Marvelverse is Green Goblin. 1/16 scale dynamic statue.
We had Captain America last week. Now we have Green Goblin this week.
And we also have Iron Man. Dun, 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 dun. Last week we also had Dark Magician Girl. And now we have Yami.
Kind of really hard to see and all that. Why did they wrap him in plastic inside the plastic?
There he is. There's Yumi. And And we'll end it tonight to let you know that the Myhero Academia card game, we have the mats are here finally, yay! And we got some more of the starters. So if you want to learn how to play My Hero Academia, or if you know someone who really likes the show and wants a nice Christmas gift, this is 2 decks that you can play. It's the rival box. You can play right out of the box.
Right out of the box. 2 decks for $29.99.
There you go.
And we also got in. They finally released the first organized play kit. So if you've been playing, we'll start giving away promos to all participants, as well as special packs for the winners. So, anyways, that wraps it up for this week.
Bye.
And 40 minutes. Wow, that's like nothing. All right, talk to y'all later.
Oh, good. You didn't feel like you had to hang on and keep talking? Awesome. I'm glad to hear that.